manning the Guizhong Ballista. Do not let the F2P disturb their work!
All able Millilith, with me!
Let's go help too!
We Adepti have not faced a god in several millennia. Let one see what you're made of then. What strength remains within you? One wishes to witness.
Killjoy! We've only just begun.
Motion to compel!
Looks like I went too far.
Give up.
This should be fun. Not breaking a sweat. My work finished.
That is Osial's divine power. I am very familiar with it. Be careful not to get hit.
The F2P! Their attacks are unrelenting!
How daring. Snezhnai's diplomats will answer for this afterward. Every last one.
Let's end this quickly! A touch of frost!
The ancient god's attacking again! There are so many F2P too! We can't!
Were you about to say we can't hold them, children? Don't lose heart. Here, take this.
This is Adeptal energy! That light from your body, it's like the time in Julian cars! Wow, it's a Madam Pink shockwave! This granny's really strong!
Incinerate!
My duty.
Boom!
I guess this is it. This isn't good.
Let's move!
With the blood of the Chilean, I guard you against evil! Cast your fear of injury by the wayside, and fight with all your might! I too did this during the Archon War!
So this is what Ganyu's like in a fight!
My name means swiftness. Take my power and run as I do.
We're going too fast!
You are strong in body and spirit. Perhaps you can withstand 3 forms of adeptal energy at once.
This will hurt a little. Please bear with us.
Once you've adapted, try to use them in battle.
Put your fight into it.
It's nothing. Submit!
other words, if we hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right?
Force my blade!
I guess this isn't good.
Incinerate! Invisible evidence!
Finished. Proof is set.
Swift and merciful, from whence you came!
Death. I guess this is it. I see through
Power
you.
that ended Hudson! The Fatui's numbers are thinning!
Fight on, comrades! Once we finish this lot off, the Adepti will be able to deal with the god in peace!
Resistance.
The interlopers are no more. Now we may commit ourselves fully.
It's working! We just need to keep this up!
Be careful now.
The Guizhong Ballista is destroyed. Without its covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give another inch, no matter what.
I have another idea.
What do you mean, Lady Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade Chamber. What is the meaning of this?
I understand.
Traveler, lend me a hand. Farewell, old friend. Goodbye for now. Let us meet again in the future.
Is it finally over?
The ominous aura of that monster has indeed begun to fade. The effects of the Sigil of Permission last but a short time. It will be some time before the Overlord of the Vortex can make any waves again.
We are indebted to you for your assistance. If the Adepti hadn't happened to be here, the future of Liyue Harbor would surely have been in great jeopardy. Save your flattery. We didn't just happen to be here. Surely you won't pretend to have forgotten the reason for which we came.
Come now. There's no need for such harsh words, Cloud Retainer. I've heard that when Ningguang began learning to do business, she had already started setting aside part of her then limited income in preparation for building the Jade Chamber. At first, it was only the size of a small room, but with continued expansion, it has become the palace that lies before you now. It is a testament to Ningguang's entire life, both as a businesswoman and as the backbone of the liyue Qixing. Seeing the Jade Chamber destroyed in the defense of liyue means much to her. To me, such cooperation and sacrifice deserves at least some recognition, don't you agree?
Well, I was really hoping you would say that such sacrifice could at least be used as some leverage in our negotiations. Thank you all for hearing me out. We know very well why the Adepti came here today. But please forgive us. We cannot yield to your wishes.
Oh?
3,700 years. According to our records, the Adepti signed a contract with Rex Lapis to protect liyue 3,700 years ago. Even to this very day, liyue and its lands have stood the test of time, immovable as stone, just as it was thousands of years before. This is truly no small feat. But that does not mean that the liyue of today is the same city as it was all those years ago. Do not merely cast your protective gaze upon the land. Instead, focus your sights on our city and each of the citizens that dwell within it.
Are you questioning our means of protecting liyue?
I mean no offense. I simply hope that our Adepti forebears would see liyue in a new light.
Forebears, you say? One doubts you would be fit to be part of such a lineage.
This morning, Rex Lapis appeared to me in a dream.
What?
In the dream, I yearned to tell him that we Qixing, though mortal, are equally bound to the contract. Each passing generation of the Qixing leaves many things of value to be inherited by the next generation. I also thought to tell him how the past generations of Qixing had strove under his rule to survive in our mortal world, establishing a network of contracts which has since come to be known as trade. But I dared not speak. I could only gaze at him in silence and—
Oh, Ningguang.
Yet another perspective.
Right! That's something that happened in The Animal Archon sought to—
Each of the 7 nations has its own scars from the past.
Though your point is the very height of simplicity. As Adepti, we've become a laughingstock to be
All right. Didn't Ningguang suggest that we should focus—
I apologize for appearing in full armor. I am afraid I—
And who are you?
I am Feng Yan, a sergeant of the Millelith. I thought this battle would perhaps be my— Although I am a mere—
Huh? Why does everyone look so
Weren't you frightened, dear?
I wasn't afraid. When danger is near, everyone thanks for protecting liyue Harbor.
Unfortunately, we wouldn't be able—
Huh?
because we are Adepti.
Oh, okay. Aw.
You see, this is what liyue is like today. The country of contracts is grateful to the Adepti for their protection. Although their blood is weak, there is still the time of contracts between gods and—
Seeing the port around us now, it is hard not to—
Your line of inquiry is askew.
Seems like the—
Let us return now.
Eager to leave, conqueror of demons.
Yes, one understands what the conqueror of demons— One fears that by the time one finds— Fair enough.
Since we Adepti have— But how will we ensure that—
All right, Mooncarver, you needn't worry. It seems to me that this right of supervision is best left to the people of Liyue.
Looks like the cup. Oh, right! It's nice that we've got Child wanted to unleash the god so he could lure Rex Lapis out. But we were able to handle the Overlord of the Vortex on our own. So Rex Lapis... Oh, and speaking of that, don't we still need to get to the bottom? Paimon doesn't get it.